12 years deep into the method, and I've had to make very many sacrifices. And I remember years back, even before I had my son, we fell on hard times. I needed to make some supplemental income that would allow me to continue with my discipline, with the preparations for my program, and parenting my daughter. I prepared an ad and called myself the Fit Maid. And immediately my phone was blowing up. Because my advertisement said Fit Maid, you can imagine I got a lot of perverts. And so I was very careful to screen my potential clients. And I decided to go and meet with one of them, Bill, a shipping tycoon from South Beach. After 2 days of suffering and sneezing and so much dust, Bill saw my potential and hired me on to start his new shipping company. He gave me expensive gifts, offered me a hefty salary, frequently took my daughter and I to dinner, and we would go hoteling together, which is, if you're not familiar, going to different hotels and sitting at the bar, sitting by the pool, and basically acting like we were guests at the hotel, but we met so many influential people doing that. Unfortunately, Bill enjoyed my work far too much, and a few weeks into it, he asked me to marry him, to adopt my daughter, and Bill was 82 years old, and I have territory as well as boundaries, which I'll speak about in another video, and so I had to move on. But after that, I moved on to Leah, the doctor, whom, instead of having me clean her property, made me the property manager of her Miami Beach home. What is the point of this message exactly? Do not fall amongst thieves. During the time where I took these positions, I was living in the hood. I was working on South Beach, Miami Beach, meeting people with a lot of money, with businesses, and who didn't need a handout from me. But every time I would go home, there would be people asking me for money when I already had nothing. Also, it matters how the money was acquired. If you follow my method, then you have integrity. A drug dealer is just a thief dressed as a king in a stolen robe. I cannot forget to mention the fact that when I turned down Bill's proposal, I ended up leaving the job, but I also left with him owing me thousands and thousands of dollars. And I needed that money because it was supplemental income and I was living in the hood. So there's 2 things that I want you to learn from this video. 1, do not fall amongst thieves. And 2, you gotta take your lumps. Go get it. Accept it with love. Endure it with patience. Return it with force.